Hi everyone, we are going to look on the histology of liver and pancreas. First of all, I will give an introduction about the liver. It is the second largest gland of the body and it occupies mainly in the right hypochondrium, just below the right arm of the diaphragm. And it is regarded as the modified endocrine gland, and here the liver which is covered by a capsule which is made up of connective tissue, and the connective tissue extends into the liver substance. The liver substance which is divisible into a large number of lobes, and each of the lobe which consists of numerous lobules. And here in the microscopic view we can see that lobes are formed as many hexagonal areas, and these hexagonal areas which are called hepatic lobules, and these hepatic lobules which are partially separated by connective tissue. Each lobule has a small central rounded space in the center, and this central small rounded space which is called the central vein. And here we can see many cells which are radiating from the central vein to the periphery, and these cells which are called the liver cells, we can say it as hepatocytes. So these polygonal liver cells is called hepatocytes. The radiating coats of hepatocytes are separated from each other by space called sinusoids, and each hepatocyte consists of a central round nucleus and the surrounding cytoplasm which is in pink color. And here we can see that at the periphery of each lobules there are angular intervals which is filled with connective tissue. Each such area contains a branch of portal vein, a branch of hepatic artery, and an interlobular bile duct. And the liver cell which is secrete bile, and it is poured into bile canaliculae. The canaliculae form a hexagonal network around the liver cell, and at the periphery of the lobule, the canaliculae become continuous with intralobular ductules, which in turn become continuous with larger interlobular ductules of portal triad. Thus, there present have interlobular ductules, portal vein, and hepatic artery. And next, in the overview, you can see here, this is the cross-sectional view of microscopic structural view, that here it is separated by connective tissue, and each of the lobules which consist of a central vein, and the hepatocyte of the liver cell which called the hepatocyte, which radiate from the center to the periphery, and in the central part there is central vein, and at the peripheral region in each of the corners there you can see the connective tissue which form the portal triad. In the portal triad there is the portal vein, hepatic artery, and the duct, and each of the hepatocyte which is arranged like a cord, irregular cords, and these cords which are separated by a space which is called the sinusoid. So these all are about the histology of liver. We are going to look on the pancreas. First of all, we can see that the pancreas, which is an elongated structure which has a head, body, and a tail part. The tail which is attaches to the spleen, and the head which is seen located in a C-shaped cavity of the duodenum. And here it acts as an endocrine gland and an exocrine gland. Okay, the exocrine pancreas which secrete enzyme that play a very important role in the digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat. And the endocrine pancreas produce two important hormones that are insulin and glucagon. Next, we are going to look on the structure of the pancreas. Here you can see in this diagram, here it is separated by connective tissue. So the pancreas, which is covered by a layer of connective tissue, and a septa which arises from the connective tissue capsule, which separate the substance of the pancreas into lobules. And each of the lobule, which is mainly made up of a gland of serous acini. And here in between the serous acini you can see intralobular duct, and these ducts which are lined by cuboidal epithelium, and you can see aggregation of cells which is separated by areas in the between the acinis, and these aggregated cells which are called pancreatic islets. It consists of pale staining cells arranged as group surrounded by blood vessels. And here in the connective tissue you can see interlobular ducts which is also lined by the cuboidal epithelium. So the structure of pancreas, the microscopic structure of pancreas, you can see it is divided by into lobules by connective tissue capsule, and here each of the lobule which consists of serous acini, and between the serous acini you can see interlobular ducts with cuboidal epithelium, and in the connective tissue interlobular ducts with cuboidal epithelium, and between the between the serous acini you can see group of cells, the aggregation of cells which is called pancreatic islets. So this all about the microscopic view of the pancreas. So study well, prepare well. Thank you for watching the video.